The biggest lie marriage teaches women, the more sensible you are, the unhappier you will be. A few days ago at the annual company dinner, we talked about an admirable woman. She has been married for 12 years, 3 fixed nights a week. She goes to the gym, while her husband willingly takes care of the kids. Every year, she takes a solo trip without her husband or children. Major family decisions are made together, but she has full control over how to invest her own income. Some people whispered privately, "Isn't she a bit selfish?" But seeing the light in her eyes, her relaxed brows, and how she grows younger with each passing year, I suddenly understood a cruel truth about marriage. Women who truly live well are often soberly a little selfish. 1. The price of being sensible, a devout self. After marriage, many women strive to meet their husband's expectations, their in-laws' demands, and their parents' needs. They become non-stop vending machines, constantly giving until they are completely emptied. I know a woman married for 15 years, seen by everyone as a virtuous wife and loving mother. She paid voluntarily when her in-laws bought a house. She helped raise startup capital when her sister-in-law opened a shop. During festivals, she alone cooked for over a dozen family members. Because her husband was busy with work, she hadn't traveled alone in 10 years. Last year, during her checkup, breast nodules, thyroid nodules, and uterine fibroids all appeared. The doctor said it was caused by suppressed emotions. She cried outside the examination room not because of the illness, but because she suddenly realized she had emptied herself to fill others' holes. Yet those holes never seemed to be filled. Even more absurdly, her in-laws had grown so used to her devotion that no one thought anything was wrong. When she fell ill, her mother-in-law's first question was, "Then who will cook for the festivals from now on?" Women who try the hardest, take the most responsibility, and give the most often end up the most exhausted, wronged, and neglected. In psychology, there is a specific term for this, the Wendy syndrome, which describes the logic behind this giving personality. So what is Wendy syndrome? In J.M. Barrie's Peter Pan and Wendy, Wendy is the girl who forever stays beside Peter Pan, who refuses to grow up, caring for and supporting him. Psychologist Don Kiley introduced the term Wendy syndrome in 1985. It describes people, mostly women, who overgive and play the role of savior or caregiver in relationships, always putting others' needs before their own, sacrificing themselves, always taking on others' problems and doing everything for them, subconsciously believing they can't do it without me, overgiving while feeling resentful and wronged, ignoring their own goals, hobbies, and health, with low self-worth. Data shows, in marriage satisfaction surveys, women who are moderately self-centered have a 65% higher level of happiness than self-sacrificing women. 3. Why does being selfish lead to a better life? Reason 1. What is free is always cheap. The most devaluing thing in marriage is turning yourself into an accessory. Only when you value yourself highly will others dare not disrespect you. If you lower yourself too much, you won't get gratitude, you'll only get more demands. Recognition bought with sacrifice is essentially cheap. Peace won through compromise is never complete. Reason 2. Your competence is raising a man-child. Your overgiving is devaluing your partner. When you take over all housework, give up promotions, and handle everything perfectly, you think you're giving naturally. You're depriving them of responsibility. Psychologically, this is called functional compensation. You do 100%, and they automatically drop to 0%. Your selfishness forces them to grow. Reason 3. Maintaining a high position gives you choices. Being in a high position does not mean being arrogant. It means always having the confidence to leave at any time. A person in a high position sets their own standards. I am first myself, then a wife and mother. My worth does not need to be stamped by marriage. I stay at the table because I want to play, not because I have nowhere else to go. For the wisdom of selfishness, fill your own cup first, then nurture others. Their so-called selfishness is actually clear-headed self-care. Selfish with time. Reserve invaluable me time, maybe half an hour of reading in the morning, or a yoga class on weekends. Only when you are in a good state can you face your family better. Selfish with money. Do not subsidize your original family or in-laws without limits. Your money is your security, not someone else's ATM. Have your own joy fun for learning new skills and developing hobbies. Investing in yourself gives the highest return. selfish with emotions. Stop over-empathizing. Let your husband process his own bad mood. Let your in-laws solve their own troubles. Put your needs first when making decisions. Ask, am I comfortable? Not is he happy? Selfish with expectations. Stop desperately proving you're a good wife, good mother, or good daughter-in-law. Focus on becoming a better you. In the end, the most important KPI in a woman's life is not being a perfect wife, perfect mother, or perfect daughter-in-law. It is not letting herself down. Oscar Wilde once said, to love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance. When you stop sacrificing yourself to meet others' expectations, you create space to hear your own voice. When you stop using money to fill others' needs, you gain the confidence to build your own security. This is not selfishness. This is self-preservation.